Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
The people I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any owls.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Accio.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Revelio. Levioso.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slither would take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. A place. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might...
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollo. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. What would I want with yellowed old pages to...
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my...
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's a...
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Lumos.
another adventure, are we?
Lumos.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
What?
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Stop flitting around like a bellywitch!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I won't go down as easy.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Be it upon your head when our expectations fight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon. You'll have to.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few
Revelio.
landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Revelio.
Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Levioso. Accio.
Incendio.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
What's this?
Revelio.
What was that?
Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Revelio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Incendio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Revelio.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm not gonna touch those.
Potato. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Remarkable.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Revelio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I... help myself to this.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Incendio.
Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Stupefy.
So many groups.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Revelio.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio.
Can it be?
Revelio.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Revelio.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Revelio. Accio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulsor, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. How lovely.
Accio.
Of 1,000 rhymes.
Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. I hope to see you again. For now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. A wise decision. Thank you. 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 I hope to see you again.
Farewell for now.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Excellent. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ah!
Aha! Brilliant!
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. Greetings.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened?
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can...
Incendio.
Birds and distractions.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Keem.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. If you take this rather irritating task off my hands...
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. And I've only just returned. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind-wisps, too.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
I will say that I was relieved to have our family out about when I was younger. Kept me from having to clear the dock seat from the curtains each spring.
Proper day's work and I stayed like a baby moon calf.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality.
Not a fan of the hogshead in myself. Shady lot lurking about most of the time.
Thomas Brown is a marvel, I tell you. I was looking for impossible.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, you seem to be a flyer who might be interested in...
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrade. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa makes light work, I always say.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
Not a fan of the Hogshead, so when she's away at school.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
I tried to help him once. He nipped. Why is he roping you into his broom testings? Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Claw?
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's... I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat you.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Now that's more like it! Success. This'll take some getting used to. Made it. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Oh! This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much. You can try to prepare by racing this course. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
In my opinion, find myself scurrying.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how...
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well, and I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what... Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my...
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's post.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could...
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion worked. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with?
Not a chance. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested. What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio.
How is standing behind a till counting?
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables. That's all I'll say.
I'm certainly relieved those goblin loyalists are gone.
House elves and wizard
New instruments are expensive.
Revelio.
Can't imagine
Tips in the hat, if you please. You are most kind. Could be enough for another instrument.
Revelio.
If things
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang. I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Keenbridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Revelio.